Well, hello, Transparent Church and friends. This is Pastor James with the Word of the Day. Today I want to spotlight Joshua chapter 24, verse number 15 from the New Living Translation, where we find these words. But if you refuse to serve the Lord, then choose today whom you will serve. Would you prefer the gods your ancestors served beyond the Euphrates? Or will it be the gods of the Amorites in whose land you now live? But as for me and my family, we will serve the Lord. Well, as we get started today and continue in the theme for the week on relationships, I want to use for a theme today, building a godly foundation. That's exactly what Joshua did. You know, Joshua, he was one of the two spies with Caleb who spied out the land that God told them that they could have by promise because they were in covenant with him. And as God has prospered them to move into the promised land, now Joshua is challenging the leaders to remember who it is that they serve. He makes it clear that if you don't want to serve God, or one version says, if serving the Lord seems evil to you, then choose whom you will serve. Will you serve the God beyond the Euphrates that your forefathers, ancestors served? Or will you serve the Lord of the Amorites rather, in whose land you're living in now? He's saying, you do know God gave us their land because we're in covenant. He's saying, you can do what you want to do, but as for me and my house, we've built a foundation of faith because it was faith that brought us here, and faith will keep us going. So I want to share with you the hump day help for today is simply this: things change when you make the right choice. I believe Joshua knew that and instilled that into his family, that whatever the people outside want to do, inside this house, we're going to serve God because God has been faithful to us. He's teaching them to make the right choice because when you make the right choice, it changes everything. We're living in a day and time where it is not popular to be pleasing as people of faith, to do everything we can to serve God and choose God. But I want to let you know that when you and I make the right choice, everything changes. When we make the right choice in our relationships, putting God first, and then those in our families on the same path of faith, you and I will begin to see the blessings and the benefits that come because we're believers who don't just talk about God, but walk in faith because we know who God is. So make the right choice today and watch things change.